Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to channel. Today we have just the one replay for you today. Now, I do a series where we have AFK for the win. Pretty much the game is settled because of an AFK. Now, this game here is no different. But what I wanted to really point out in this video is how to deal with these AFKs. And what I mean by that is there is a lot of people that farm AFKs for the damage. Sometimes that loses the game. Sometimes that loses them the game. And this game here is a win, not just because of an AFK. It's because of this guy right here in the mouse, Rob, a very, very good player. He is professional enough, or he knows his stuff. He knows how to play. He's a very, very good player. And he deals with the AFK. He's going to come up against an AFK. And it is an IS-4. The enemy IS-4 goes AFK. And yes, he gets the damage he gets because of the AFK. But he gets the win. He does get the win because of how he actually goes about the AFK, and we're going to get to that very soon. So straight away he goes into the middle of the map, and he gets himself into a great position where he gets behind a couple of the enemy team, the T95 and the E4, and he gets a couple of nice HE shells into the rear of that E4. So he's now in a great position. He did get a shot there from the T95, but he's in a great position where he knows how to angle his tank. He knows how to play the mouse, and he's a very, very good player at it. So he's up to 1400 damage. He's going to bring that E4. He's going to take a shot from the E4, but he gets a nice shot into him. Now, his team are one tank down. His team are one tank down at the moment, and at the moment, he's not aware that there is an AFK, so he does take out that T95. There's the WZ120. That's very, very low hit points, and he's now going to try and deal with this E4. There goes the Jaegeru on his team. There goes the WZ120. So right now it is a 5 versus 5. Gets a nice ram there into the E4, and you can see the angles that he is going for, and you can just see to the left now the AFK IS-4. But at the moment, he's not aware that the guy is AFK, and he's just dealing with the tanks that are in front of him, tanks that are more important, but he knows that there is a tank there, which is very important for map awareness, or just awareness in overall. But right now, his team are losing. It is a 3 versus 4. Hopefully he get this shot into the Pajero. Lovely shot into the Pajero there to bring it now down to a 3-on-3. But as we know that there is a AFK. Nice tunnel, says the Pajero. No, you were just silly. So he's going to now go, and he remembers that there was a tank over here. And just as the Pajero is now saying, the IS-4 is AFK. So he's going to go and try and see where he is, and he does manage to find him. I'm not sure where that shot is, but this is how he goes about it. This is how Rob goes about it. He knows that there's an AFK there. It's a 2-on-3. If he starts going for this AFK, then it's going to be a loss. It's going to be a loss. But he totally ignores the AFK. Now, a lot of people that is on 3.6k damage already wouldn't care about the win or wouldn't care about the loss. That's almost 3,000 extra hit point or extra damage he can get if he goes for the AFK, but he doesn't want to know the AFK at all. He's actually telling the KPF negative. Good dude, don't go round. Don't be silly in going round. But he does manage to get that shot into the AMX-50B. And so ignoring the AFK at this moment in time is the best move. And I would just love to see this happen a lot more, but it just doesn't happen. People get greedy with damage. They get very, very greedy with damage, and they don't care about the win, especially the pro players. Probably, I was actually surprised to see a professional, a really, really good player like Rob, ignoring the damage and actually trying to go for the win. The win for him right now is more important than the damage, because he knows he can do it. He knows he can win this game. And look, even there, look, just farm the AFK. Just farm the AFK because it's going to be a loss anyway. No, says Rob. I'm not. I'm not going to go for the AFK. I'm going to fight my hardest for this win. And it's actually very, very possible. Now, he knows that the AMX-50B is now on a reload. He knows that the Object 268 is coming behind. He's in the cap. He needs to deal with this AMX-50B very, very quickly before the Object 268 comes. He does manage to just get him there. Now, if he's lucky enough, he can get a shot from the 268 and, well, I was going to say, and have time to clear him. But now, look, all of a sudden, the game has changed. He's on 6.3k damage. He's pulled off a remarkable 1 versus 3 as such, although it was a 1 versus 2. He's managed to deal with the Object 268. He's managed to deal with the AMX-50B, and now all of a sudden he is on his own against the full hit point IS-4. He knows exactly where he is. The time is running down. But already, without doing any damage to this AFK, he's on 6.3k damage. So he's had a fantastic game. And without a doubt, this game was a win because he left the AFK. And you see earlier, he got a couple of nice shots into the team while they were dealing with the KPF. He had the rear of a 50B that he could HE doing almost 600 damage. If he wouldn't have had that damage done to the tank, it would have had more hit points, and the AMX-50B could have taken a few more shots from him. And without a doubt, this game would have been completely different if he would have farmed this guy before he went for the other two. Yes, he would have got the damage. He would have got the damage. He wouldn't have got as much damage as he's got now. And it definitely wouldn't have been a win. And he ends on a lovely, lovely ammo rack. So that, without a doubt, is how to deal with an AFK. If you think you can win, ignore the AFK and go for the guys that are actually fighting your team. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.